Liverpool versus Arsenal on the English Premier League week number 3. Very, very tough game of football, very competitive game of football. This is that game of football that everybody is waiting to see the result. Everybody is waiting to see who is going to win the game. Let's dig into this game and get to see, what is expected from this game. We're going to talk about the lineup. We're going to talk about the squad. We're going to talk about the injury status and touch a bit about the general expectations of both fans from these two teams. Now, Liverpool is going to face Arsenal. Remember, Liverpool and Arsenal have not lost not a single game on the Premier League for the last two games that both of these teams have played. Arsenal on its own has not conceded not a single goal. Remember, last season, Arsenal became number 2. Liverpool won the Premier League. So it's a competition of number 1 and number 2 from last season. And again, if you get to dig deeper into this game, you realize that both of these clubs, Arsenal and Liverpool, has got very quality players. In fact, if you check the PFA team of the year, Arsenal and Liverpool were dominating that list. They had so many players on that list. Now, if you even go further, these teams, both of these teams have got very many players. They've got depth, all right? And it only means that it's going to be as competitive. This is that sort of game that everybody is looking forward to. Now, touching on injuries a bit, Liverpool has got an injury of Frimpong and quick recovery to him. Arsenal, on the other hand, has got an injury of Bukayo Saka. And remember, Bukayo Saka has been very, very good, especially on this fixture, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Now, quick recovery to Bukayo Saka. Odegaard also got himself an injury, but it's doubtful whether he's going to play. Now, I tried to do a bit of combination of starting first 11 between Liverpool and Arsenal, and I posted on my previous video. And most of you guys were like, it's very fair, because I gave Arsenal 6 players and I gave Liverpool 5 players, which was, for me, I felt like it was very, very fair. Now, getting into this game, I expect this game every team to win, which is not possible. A team must win, or rather a draw, or rather another team will lose. Because if you check clearly, already the race for who is going to win, who is going to become victorious and win the Premier League has started. And Arsenal, remember, they are on pressure. For the 3rd time, they became number 2. Liverpool won it. And Arsenal does not want to lose not a single game. Arsenal has signed so many good players. Liverpool has signed so many good players. And Arsenal is looking like it's very ready to go and win this, Premier League. Liverpool equally, very competitive. And despite winning, they brought in so many players. And it's going to be very competitive. It's going to be eye-catching. It's going to be, that game that is going to be having lots and lots of tension. Now, me being an Arsenal fan, I'm just going to try and predict the lineup that Mikel Arteta is going to be using against Liverpool. Now, straight up goalkeeper, I expect him to play with David Raya, 2 centre-backs, William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, right-back Timber, left-back Calafiori, and then, of course, on the midfield, Zubimendi and Declan Rice and Eze if Martin Odegaard is not present. But if Martin Odegaard is present, then he can start there and then Eze can begin on the wing. But if that other instance happens where Odegaard is not present and Eze plays as number 10, it only means Martinelli will begin on this side, and on this side either Trossard or Noni Madueke. Now, I don't want to talk about the Liverpool the Liverpool lineup or whoever that they're going to be using, and because they are very versatile. But you can actually give it to me on the comment section there so that you can see who's gonna get it right. Now, this game has got a lot of expectations, and especially as Arsenal fans, generally football fans, we really hope that it's going to be very, very fairly officiated. We hope that it's going to be a game where there's not going to be a lot of injuries. Remember, Arsenal has got so many injuries and we do not want any more injuries. Another expectation, we hope that it's going to be as entertaining. We hope that every team will try and score, and which means at the end of the day, it's going to be as sweet, because football is all about scoring goals. And if it doesn't end up, getting, scores or goals, it somehow becomes a bit boring. But we really hope to see what's going to happen. I expect to see both of these two managers very, very tactful, and I expect to see everybody to hold back until they get that open opportunity. That's the only time that they will go ahead and, of course, try and score. Anyway, very, very tough game of football. I just want you to talk to me on the comment section there. What is your prediction on this game? Who do you think is going to win this game between Liverpool and Arsenal? Talk to me on the comment section there. Let's keep the conversation going. That is football. It is what it is.